It is your boyfriend on the beat. It is your boyfriend on the beat. It is.
What's up? What it do? And we back with another video today. I hope everybody doing good. My new subscribers, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right quick. I'm gonna hold on for a minute to go ahead and subscribe. Alright, bet. Let's get to the video now. Today we got a good video, y'all. We got a good video today. We're gonna do what I said. We're doing something a little different, trying to add more little, you know what I mean, different things to it. We're doing a little video about, you know, about sons and fathers, you know what I mean? And, you know, the expectations from a son to a father, what he want, what he should, you know, what he need or whatever. So I'm doing that in the name of me and my son, and how I look at it and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into this video. The title is What Every Son Needs from His Father. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best father in the world, but I am gonna say this. I try to do my best to make an impact in my son's life based on the situation we are currently in right now. Try to do my best. I know sometimes it's not easy because I only have limited time because of, you know what I mean, the situation that is at hand right now. But I know it's gonna get better because I'm moving to doing something different, right? For better to better the situation. But this video we're gonna watch the video together and we're gonna give our commentary too, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give my point of view. If you like it, like the video, share it, do all that good stuff. But like I said, new subscribers, like the video. Let's get to it, y'all.
What is it that every son wants and needs from his father? It's important to understand the answer to this question because it not only helps us fully understand our own father wound reality, but it also helps guard us from inflicting this wound on our sons. So here's the answer. There are 5 things that are essential for a healthy father and son relationship. Here's the first one. Time together. Just time together. Experiences that build lifelong positive memories. Time together puts weight into a son's soul that steadies him for life. I mean, it's stuff like just taking a walk together, climbing a mountain together, working on a project together, or taking a special trip together. Just me and Dad. That's what your son is thinking. Just me and Dad. And you know what else he's thinking? He's thinking, Dad didn't just love me. He really liked me. I mean, he's supposed to love me, but he enjoys being with me. Kids will grow up in your presence when they know you truly enjoy them. That's what time together does.
All right. So with that, you know what I mean? I don't know why I did this video because I be getting a little bit, I get emotional, you know what I mean? Because time is very important to me and my kids, you know. It to me is very important, but the time I have now is very limited, you know what I mean? So I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I don't have too much time with my kids right now because of the, let's say the courts, you know, and their mother, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like, of course, I would love to have more time with my son. Now I'm putting the time and the effort to make sure I get that time. Now I'm trying to figure it out, you know what I mean, with the little time I have. But that is very true. I feel like even when I was young, I wish I had more time with my father, even just being around him, you know. And even when my son be around me now, like the time is limited because I also have his little sister with me, where I gotta manage time with her too. And I know I get discouraged sometimes because we do ride a lot of time trying to juggle both of them, you know what I mean, with the little time I have, and it's hard, you know. But that is very true. I feel like every son needs his time with their father because it helps build the character in that child. It helps build the understanding of what he's supposed to doing, what he's supposed to be doing in life, and how he's supposed to stand, you know. Every child needs a father in their life. I'm talking about in full effect. Because if not, you will see the cracks, you know what I mean, in their lives where they're missing certain things they're supposed to be having in their lives. I feel like every son should be with their birth father or somebody as a role model that can really steer them in the right way. The reason why I say birth father because they're one of the people that knows the son more than anybody.
son needs life skills.
I was just saying.
Life skills. Training must go beyond what he learns from books. We must equip our son with practical life skills that will help him succeed, so he won't be standing around when the hood's up on the car, looking at the motor, wondering what it is. He'll know where the oil stick is, and he'll know what to do with it. He'll know how to check his tires. He'll know how to tie his tie. He'll know how to write a thank you note. He'll know proper dinner etiquette. Well, I guess that means that we as dads will have to know proper dinner etiquette too. But you don't want your son to be fumbling around when he's 18 or even in his 20s, having to ask some other guy how to act.
True. I was one of them. I didn't know how to be a man until I got out here on my own and met my OG, you know what I mean? The guy who really showed, like, not him, but like other older guys that I cling to help me, you know what I mean? Be a man, like, not say they guided me and they showed me how to be a man, but they fine-tuned who I was and where I needed to be at in life because they genuinely cared about me, you know? That's what I'm saying. Life get hard for us men. I had that, you know what I mean, be really trying to figure this out. And that's why I really pressed the issue with my son. Like, he got to understand, like, you have to do things a certain way. Because if you don't, it's going to be chaotic for you because as a young man, it's expected that you're supposed to know everything already as a child because we, you know what I mean, the stigma behind us. So I try to do all I can to instill in him the simple things like cologne, brushing your teeth, getting your hair together, having on decent clothes. Always have your head up when you outside, people watching you, you know what I mean? Always speak with clarity, always speak with authority when you're doing certain things or when you out here in public. Knowing how to protect yourself, because I mean, if you don't know how to protect yourself, you're gonna be out here. So, and it took me a while to get to where I'm at now, but now I'm teaching my son it's very true. The father need to be around that son to build characteristics and who he's supposed to be and how he's supposed to be in this world.
Because that breeds insecurity. He'll know how to manage his bank account. He'll know how to save money and spend less than he makes. He'll know how to set his own alarm and get up by himself. He'll know how to keep his room clean. He'll know how to act on a date with a woman. Mm-hmm. He'll know how to share his heart. Mm-hmm. He won't feel like.
Once again, that's why even now, like when I'm dating, I try to have a woman around me that loves and models a mother. You know what I mean? Not saying that she taking their mother's spot, but models the way of how a woman should carry themselves in every aspect. Cause I'm co-signing this. You know what I mean? So in my son's eyes, I want him to see like this is what a woman's supposed to do. Have a good job. Carry herself in a woman manner. You know what I mean? Present herself with meaning her hair, her clothes, the way she walk, the way she talk. It doesn't scream ratchet. It doesn't scream none of that. It screams a feminine woman. You know what I mean? Knowing her position in the house, knowing that he see his father doing something right, and he see his father carrying the house, and he see that woman not behind him, but beside him, carrying it along with him. Right? My son come over here with me. He see things, you know what I mean, and he take it from me and he see it like, okay, cool. And now he might not, he passively seeing it, but he gonna know like when I was in my pop's house, like I seen certain things that it looked about right, you know what I mean? And I can teach on it and I can stand on it because that's the way I live, a certain way. I put things in my life so my kids can see it so they'll know what to do and how I do it, because you know how kids are, they act on what they see you doing. They act on what you're doing. So they see me being productive. They see me around good-minded people. They see me around people that have standards and morals and principles. It's automatic. So when I come to them with it, they know what's going on, you know?
Fool in life because you have trained him up in the way he should go. Every son needs practical life skills like that from his dad. Here's a third thing. Every son needs direction from his dad with solid answers to the why questions of life. You see, more than just life skills, he needs a philosophy from Dad for what life is all about. And so you need to be talking to your son about what's really important, the higher things, the noble things. Having spiritual conversations in your family should be normal. Your son needs to be comfortable talking to you about deep things, not just hunting, sports, and cars. I mean, those discussions are great, but by themselves, they won't give a son direction in life. Here's a fourth essential. A son needs to establish deep life convictions. And much of this comes from his dad's modeling. Write this down. This is an important statement. You will leave in your son what you have lived out in your home.
Facts. Facts. You will leave in your son what you live out in your home. That is facts. That is facts. If you out here living a wild life, you out here see you ain't really taking care of your son and all that, then you wonder why because he's not seeing it at home. He's not seeing it at home. That's why my son with me, I stand a certain way. I don't be around with my pants sagging and all that stuff like that. You know, I don't be around here looking all crazy. I don't be around here talking crazy. I don't be around here doing none of that. I got videos of me and my son talking so deep, you know, he just be sitting there, I don't know what's going on. I just be talking life into him because that's what he needs. Because I know when I leave, like, I need him to understand, like, Daddy gave me some kind of manual to go by to be able to stay out of jail and live a good life. And not only that, I'm having things for him to have and to pass down to him when he get older. I'm working for my son and my daughter. You know what I mean? And my other daughter. I'm working for them, my kids, to make sure when I'm doing all the hard work now, so they ain't got to do all the hard work when they get older. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about financial, I'm talking about mentally, that mental currency. That's what I'm giving to my son. Even though we ain't got a lot of time together right now, I still try to pour into him because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Ain't nobody else is doing it but me when it comes to a male figure. And that's why certain things my son look at me with, he knows, and he know like Daddy, certain things Daddy just ain't gonna respect. He ain't gonna have. And then I will fuss and yell till I'm blowing my face because at the end of the day, I stand on something. He gonna remember that Daddy held me to a standard. Even though he don't like it now, I hold him to a standard and I'm gonna keep holding him to it. And that's just it. Because I know what he can do. I know what's going on in his life, but you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, brother.
See, it's not just what you say, it's what you do. And it's the way you react to situations. It's the way he sees you make choices. When a son sees his dad model godly behavior, that is what builds conviction and a certain security about life. Now, finally, and most of all, what every son needs is his dad's heart. He needs his dad's heart. Every son needs to be loved by Dad. Every son needs to be affirmed by Dad. And every son needs his father's blessing. And that's how a father gives his heart to his son. There really needs to be some marked moments where a father can cast a vision for his son, where he can affirm his strengths and gifts and commit to help him step into that future vision. There's nothing that gives more weight and value to a son than to have his dad put his arm around him at strategic moments and look at him and say, "Son, I love you, and I am so proud of you." Every son loves to hear his dad say, "You're good at something." You know, God our Father exhibited the importance of a son hearing these three things. When he spoke from heaven in Matthew 17:5, he said, "This is my son whom I love, and with him I am well pleased." And then he said, "Listen to him." You know, this is God saying, I love you, my son.
I'm not gonna lie, it's true, man. That's true. That's true. Telling your son you love him, it do something to me, and I know it do something to him. But once again, gotta keep working because things are in place where sometimes it doesn't convey the right way. It doesn't convey like it should because once again, it's just certain things, moving parts, you know what I mean? But you gotta also remember to tell your kids you love them. Give them affirmation, you know what I mean? To make sure that they know that you got their back. Whether it's good or bad, you got their back 100%.
I'm proud of you, and I'm affirming your teaching skills. You really do have a lot of good things to say. There's nothing more powerful in a son's life than dad's heart. Now, men, those are the essentials. If a son doesn't get time with his dad, or some life skills, or some direction, some convictions, or some heart, then it leaves this huge vacuum and void in his life.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true. All right, we're at the end of this video. We're going to keep on going, guys. Some of these videos be really hitting home, man. Like, what he's saying is true. Every son needs their father in their life. Now, I'm not going to go too often to, you know what I mean, a different direction, but I'm going to say this. If a son have his father in his life and he want to be there for him, let him be there. Let him be there because ain't nobody going to love him like his real father going to love him. You know? Or that male figure that really gonna be there for him ain't gonna love him like that. You like you know what I mean? Like it's a different type of love, you know what I mean? Like the connection you can have with your son can be very tainted or it can be very strong, you know? And it's a lot of variables that goes into that. But I'm gonna say this. Even though me and my son is not together like I want to be right now, I try to make the best out of it, you know? And sometimes I get very, very emotional. Even watching this video, I can feel a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm getting kind of worked up about it because, like, I love my son, man. I love him, and I hope one day he see this, you know what I mean? Today is February 26th, you know. DJ, I love you, man. I love you so much, man. Even though we got our little ups and downs, I gotta keep on you, you know what I mean? I love you, man. I love you so much, man. I know you're gonna be great one day. I know you are. That's why I'm working so hard now to make sure that, you know, I do my part to make sure that you be successful. I'm gonna say something about the things. I'm not gonna accept nothing less than what I know what you can do. Like we gonna just remove everything else and go straight personal with it. Talking to my son now. No matter what goes on in this world, you gotta stand firm and believe in yourself. You have to understand that nobody got your back but your parents, and really, and for the most part, I'm speaking on my behalf, I got your back. I'ma always have your back. I'ma always speak life into you. I'ma always give you encouraging words. I'ma always speak life into you. I'ma always give you that tribal information that nobody's passing out. Just to keep you ahead of the game, man. I pray that one day you come back and you watch this video and you understand that the fussing that daddy did was all worth it, and I'm not stopping it. Because it's a cold world out here. And I want you to be great, man. I really want you to be great, bro. And I love you so much, son. And you will be major out here. You will make an impact on the world in a positive way. I know you are. Just keep growing. Take your time, man. Take your time, man. It's gonna be alright. Once again, it's another video. It's another video, y'all. And once again, it was touching. You know what I mean? This is a very touching video, but I wanted to do it to show y'all some of my soft side of who I am and like the things some of the things I look at on YouTube. These are some of the videos I watch on YouTube when I'm by myself. You know. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I hope that everybody, you know what I mean, you have a good night, blessed night. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and love your son. This video is about the sons, man. Love your sons. Kiss on your son before they go to bed. Tell them they're great. Tell them they're gonna be great. Even when they get on our nerves, still tell them, man, and mean it from the bottom of your heart. Cause they need this. They need to hear that stuff. Cause remember I know when I was young, I didn't have a pops to really tell me, hey, I love you. Give me affirmation to actually raise me to be a man, you know? Yeah. Love you. Now take care. This has been another presentation of Dave's channel 444. Peace.